Top 10 Worst Devil Fruits. Most of the time, devil fruits are really powerful, but unfortunately for some characters, they can also be really bad and really useless. Today, we're diving deep into the wacky world of One Piece to uncover the top 10 worst devil fruits. Trust me, some of these are so bizarre, they'd make even Chopper's antlers drop in disbelief. At number 10, fitting into our list of the top 10 worst devil fruits, is the dizzying Guru Guru no Mi. Not exactly your typical apple of the eye. Now, this fruit promises to turn you into a human Beyblade, but let's be real, when has spinning ever solved any problems? Unless your dream is to become a living, breathing carousel horse, the Guru Guru no Mi seems more like a recipe for disaster, or at least for extreme dizziness. To make matters worse, Buffalo dedicates himself to mastering this ability to the point where he can essentially turn himself into a flying cargo ship. Impressive, but utterly defenseless. In a world teeming with bloodthirsty pirates and cunning thieves, being defenseless is like having a kick me sign plastered on your back. It's a fruit that's less devilish power, and more, do I really want to spend my life as a spinning top? Talk about having your world turned upside down. Literally. So, while I might have it spin on things, the Guru Guru no Mi lands at the bottom of our barrel. Stay tuned for number 9, where things only get weirder. At number 9, we have the Fuku Fuku no Mi, munched on by Kinemon of the Akazaya 9. This fruit grants Kinemon the unique ability to bestow clothing upon anyone, by simply placing an object on their heads. Sounds handy for undercover missions, right? Well, it's not all fabric and fun. Let's talk about its drawbacks, and there are plenty. First off, destroying these magical outfits is a breeze. A light tap, and poof, they vanish into thin air. Talk about a wardrobe malfunction waiting to happen. Now, when it comes to fighting, this fruit is about as useful as a paper umbrella in a monsoon. Kinemon has never even attempted to utilize his devil fruit in combat, because he knows it's like bringing a wet noodle to a sword fight. This paramecia-type devil fruit might sound like a fashionista's dream, allowing Kinemon to magically create clothes on anyone by just placing an object on their head and saying poof. Kinemon's Garb Garb fruit might save you from a naked embarrassment, but it's about as limited and ridiculous as a fruit can get in the world of One Piece. At number 8, we have the Jake Jake no Mi, a fruit that's more style than substance. Eaten by Kelly Funk, this paramecia class devil fruit turns the user into, wait for it, a jacket. Yes, a jacket. Kelly Funk's jacket fruit might sound like an interesting concept, but it comes with such laughable conditions that it's hard to take seriously. This paramecia type fruit allows Kelly to transform into a sentient jacket, and anyone who willingly wears it becomes a puppet under his control. Sounds great, right? Well, there's a catch. The jacket itself is as flimsy as a paper napkin. If Kelly's potential host doesn't willingly slip into the jacket, he's out of luck. So unless he's the smoothest talker in the world or has friends with constant wardrobe malfunctions, his powers are pretty much useless. Swimming into our number 7 spot, we've got devil fruit number 7, the Bomu Bomu no Mi. Enter Mr. 5, the unfortunate soul who devoured the Bomb Bomb fruit. This fruit gives him the explosive ability to create bombs from virtually any part of his body, including some rather unconventional choices. Sounds cool, right? But here's the catch. His go-to move is flicking explosive boogers. Yes, you heard that right. Boogers that go boom. To make matters even more comical, Mr. 5's nose can run dry, leaving him high and dry without any ammo. It's almost a miracle that he managed to rise in the ranks of Baroque works with this gross and impractical devil fruit ability. It's a testament to the creativity of Eiichiro Oda, but it's also a reminder that not all devil fruits are created equal. Sliding into the 6th spot with more flash than function is the Mira Mira no Mi. Now, in theory, Burleigh's Mirror Mirror fruit seems like a powerhouse. It grants her the astonishing ability to create and traverse through countless portals, appearing and disappearing like a magician with a teleportation trick. Sounds impressive, right? You see, there's a teensy itsy bitsy problem. If you happen to be in physical contact with Bruley, congratulations, you get a free pass to hop through her portals as well. And in a scuffle, Bruley is more of a sitting duck than a fierce fighter. Without a bodyguard from her big bad family, she's utterly powerless against those who want to exploit her abilities for their gain. Ironically, during the Whole Cake Island saga, Bruley's powers were hijacked by the good guys more than a pirate commandeers ships. They say, to see yourself, look in a mirror. Well, Bruley must have seen herself becoming a walking, talking Uber service for her enemies. Chomping down at number 5 on our list is the Baku Baku no Mi. Ever thought about eating a building or a cannon? No? Well, neither did we until Wapol came along with his Munch Munch fruit. Wapol's Munch Munch fruit may sound like a buffet of power, allowing him to devour literally anything. In theory, this could make him a formidable force, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because this fruit comes with conditions. Firstly, this fruit practically insists on close quarters combat. And let's not forget about Wapol's physique, which is about as intimidating as a rubber duck in a boxing ring. His lack of armament hockey didn't do him any favors either, especially when he found himself on the receiving end of Luffy's punches. The Baku Baku no Mi, a paramecia type devil fruit, devoured powered by Wapol, the former Drum Kingdom ruler, lets him consume just about anything, from people to weapons to entire buildings. Wapol then uses his Baku Baku factory to incorporate these devoured powers into his body, making him stronger, at least in theory. Even when Wapol does manage to snack on something useful, the power boost is like adding a single sprinkle to a cupcake, not exactly a game changer. Slipping into number 4 with a squeaky clean entrance is the Awa Awa no Mi. If you ever dreamed of being a human bubble machine, then meet Khalifa and her Bubble Fruit. Now at first glance, you might think Khalifa hit the jackpot with her Bubble Fruit, especially since it's in the hands of a CP9 agent. Her ability allows her to make enemies so smooth they can't even stay upright or flex their muscles. But here's the soapy twist. Turns out the Bubble Fruit's worst enemies are a gentle breeze and a splash of water. That's right, a gust of wind or a quick shower, and poof, there go your super slippery powers. So while Khalifa's soap bubbles might be great for keeping the streets clean, they don't hold up too well in a real battle. Even Nami figured out how to wash away this bubbly menace, making the Awa Awa no Mi more of a frothy farce than a formidable force in the One Piece world. Buttering its way into number 3 on our list is the Bata Bata no Mi. If you ever wondered what it's like to wield the power of a breakfast spread, let's turn to Galette and her surprisingly sticky situation. Now, Galette may not have had a lot of screen time during the whole Cake Island arc, but she certainly made an impression with her quirky fruit. She can create and control butter. Yes, you heard that right, butter. You might be wondering, what kind of chaos can butter create? Well, let me butter you up with some comical scenarios. Imagine being a fearsome pirate, and suddenly your opponent starts squirting butter like a deranged chef. Galette's butter may seem limitless, but what's more amusing is its stickiness. She can use it to immobilize her enemies by wrapping it around their hands or bodies. It's like trying to escape a giant wad of chewing gum. So while Galette can certainly butter up any situation, the Bata Bata no Mi is less about buttering up enemies and more about getting stuck in a, well, buttery mess. Rolling into our number 2 spot with more whimper than bang is the Shari Shari no Mi. If you've ever fantasized about being part human, part vehicle, Sharinguru's your guy. But don't get too excited, it's not as cool as it sounds. Now, Sharinguru's wheel fruit is so underwhelming that the anime didn't even bother adapting it. They just handed him a sword instead. That's right, he can transform his arms and feet into wheels. But what's the point of having wheels for limbs in a world full of epic battles and powerful foes? It's safe to say that Sharinguru's devil fruit is so laughable that even the anime creators couldn't take it seriously. So the Shari Shari no Mi skates into second place, proving that sometimes having wheel power is not all it's cracked up to be. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the top prize for the worst devil fruit in One Piece goes to the Smile. And let me tell you, devil fruit number 1, the Smile, is a real laugh riot, but not in a good way. Now, Caesar's clown experiments didn't always hit the mark, and the Smile devil fruits are living proof of that. These artificial fruits, created with a chemical called SAD, grants users the power of animals when consumed. Sounds intriguing, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because here is where it takes a wild turn. Imagine this. When you eat a Smile, there's a 1 in 10 chance it actually works, and even then, it's a gamble. For the unlucky 9, all they get is a permanent, Joker-esque smile plastered on their faces. They're like a bunch of walking, talking emojis, unable to frown even if they wanted to. And the icing on the cake, they can't swim! So not only are they grinning like lunatics, they're also sinking like anchors. It's like being handed a lottery ticket with a 90% chance of losing, and the grand prize is a lifetime of inappropriate giggles. And let's not forget the heart-wrenching scene with Yasui. As if that wasn't enough, when Yasui was being executed, his friends and family had no choice but to smile, unable to muster any other expression. It's like a sinister game show where the contestants are forced to grin their way through life's darkest moments. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 worst devil fruits in One Piece. Each one more comically catastrophic than the last. From spinning tops to buttery binds, these fruits show that not every power-up is a ticket to strength and glory in the One Piece universe. And if you're curious about the strongest devil fruits, well, that's the subject of this other video. Click on this video to see the top 9 strongest devil fruits in One Piece. Go ahead, click it!